Station, Texas. Kyle Field over the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Memphis Tigers, taking on another SEC rival, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Memphis ready to kick it off and get things started. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense will have the opening possession of the game. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they...
There he goes! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Aggies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They're going to ride this running back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Hand off from the shotgun. Picks up the first down, still moving. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Aggie. This is why they show up for midnight yell, and they are playing like they practice.
And this place rocks as loud as anywhere in the country, and you want to get them going early. First drive of the game, scoring a touchdown, getting them jacked up.
And the extra point is good. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Memphis Tigers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Back to throw, it's Baldridge. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Pressure coming. Got his man on the right. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Punt is in the air. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. That's reeled in. It's Cortez. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. On the run, still looking. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Aggies! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Chambers. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Ready to fire from the pistol. Leaves it with the running back. Hard running there.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They go to the ground. Spins away from the defender. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Jones. Breaks into the open. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And they get the 3rd down stop. What a play by this defense. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. All the way back to the 15. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. He's going to run it. Oh, he's got a chance. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Offense getting set for first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking for a gap. It's Cortez. Pick up a 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Quarterback extends the play. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw, going his...
Turning it off! Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add that.
He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggie!
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field, or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and throwing it over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. The play action fake. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. Gets it past the marker. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Grabbed behind the line, it's Gore. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Handoff to the single back. Runs through a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Baldridge. Going
wide open.
Touchdown, Tigers! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Wisconsin is ahead early inside Camp Randall, but that's not exactly Ron Dane out there running the ball. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 4 over Minnesota. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Oh, they're after him! They almost got a first down there. Stop the yard short. It'll be 3rd down.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Pulls it in. It's Cortez. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. They'll give it to the back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads it left. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Pocket breaking down. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end. The give. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Shows him the stiff arm. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. This Memphis offense going to work again on 1st down. The give to the back. Can't get into the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line will have to do a lot better job giving him some more space so we can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at half.
Headed to the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
Yeah, that's a nice job selling it by the offense, dropping back, making it look like it's pass. That running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing him the football, getting a dynamic playmaker in space, and he says, I got this, I'll do the rest, and gets the touchdown.
Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, and sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. That 3-touchdown lead has been cut to 7. The momentum has shifted, and now a chance to get it back on this drive. Giving 96 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the middle.
Wow.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Wants to throw. It's Baldwin. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grab behind the line. It's Jones. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first.
Oh, they fucked me.
Touchdown, Memphis. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Drills him with the stiff arm. He's out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Maybe another step, another block, and he gets more, but the offense will take over there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He'll pull it down. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Get it out on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. And the Aggies have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Power football with the run. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
A&M comes back out with another first down. Looking to scramble. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has it on the doorstep. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the touchdown, Texas A&M. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Back to pass, it's Baldridge. Finds his target down the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Kamara. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Punts it out of the air. At the 35, he's got room. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And the defense makes a play. Finally, this is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got a man. It's Jones. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few. The 12th man, more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Fires to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. The lead now trimmed to 28-24.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Handoff from the gun. Pulled down for the tackle.
I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Rifles it down the middle. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. And the Aggies will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. To the air, it's Baldridge. Finds a spot in the middle. Breaks into the open. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Jones. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. The give on the option. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Gets it out fast. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Jones.
Come on, folks.
And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Using the quick game. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Memphis heads to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal and third and long. Back to throw, it's Baldridge. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
All right, defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall. Job's not over yet, though. This is an offense that is showing forward on fourth down, especially during these situations.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from the game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. They'll give it to him again.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8. Turning it on!
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention with a Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. They'll try it again from the 1 on second and goal. Touchdown, Aggie! And they take it in for 6 more points. He's quite familiar with the end zone. His 75th career touchdown run.
You know, we're in the era in college football where there's a lot of running back by committee. This guy has been the bell cow. He's been the focal point of this offense to stay healthy, to be consistent, and to reach that number is ridiculous.
Right, it just shows you how special he is, because you're right, they want to throw it all over the yard in today's college football, but they continue to give it to him because he continues to find the end zone, and again, for the 75th time.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Baldridge. Quickly to the tight end. just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Kamara.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him.
Oh, he's got some space. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Memphis just keeps moving the chains on this drive. They're set up with another first down. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field like it threw right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
They'll go to the ground. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. They'll try to pound their way in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be king too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. They'll try to blast their way in. And he takes it in for the score.
Niggas hit him in the end zone.
Touchdown, Memphis. How about this? These guys are going for 2.
Third and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
He gets it in for the 2, and now a field goal would tie it. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. Motion from the wide receiver. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking downfield on first down. Going to try to get it himself. And maybe they try to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They're setting up the screen. Got room at the 35. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. Quarterback now breaking the field. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Finds his man. It's Cook. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Let's see what they dial up on this 4th down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one.
Ooh, he didn't get that hole. He didn't get that hole.
Back to throw. It's Baldridge. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. A big
Bro, you gotta fucking knock the goddamn ball down.
And an excellent throw, too.
Bro, that nigga so trash. He do this game so.
At the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race.
And if I spam the fucking square button, they gonna call a flag. All right, come on, dog. We right there.
They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll throw it from the red zone. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Hands it off. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Rides the back and leaves it. There is just nowhere to run. 3 straight times and not one single inch forward on any of them. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. Huge field goal attempt could tie the game, and he'll have to make it through ear-splitting noise. Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And the Aggies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Trying to do it on the ground.
He got the first. He getting that.
All down, but
He getting that, nigga.
The chains. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Makes a handoff. It's Cortez. And a good solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To the ground with the back. Makes a man miss. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. The Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll leave it with him. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, the ground game. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out.
Yeah, we ain't tripping on that. He got fresh legs in there, boy.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, running back gets to give. Touchdown, Aggies! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
To the air, it's Baldridge. Looking left. Got his man. A huge play.
If I can get a fucking interception, I'll be all right. But niggas act like they don't know how to fucking attack the ball.
Perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Quickly complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. You don't have to make things complicated. You see zone, you throw the hitch, you pick up some positive yardage.
Yes, Reese, that's easy when my guy's really fast and quick. Those guys in the slot, get it to them after the catches. Their specialty can make some magic happen.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the fourth, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here.
Man, 3, you killing me, dog. Y'all fucking killing me, dog. Like, play fucking defense, bitch.
The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking downfield, it's Baldridge. Touchdown, Memphis!
I knew it, dog.
Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down one late. Do you want to just kick the extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for two? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Now the offense has its shot to keep this game from going into overtime. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cortez. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Using his legs, it's Cortez. Got enough for the first. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Celebration is wild on the sidelines as they've taken the lead in the final second.
It is a nerve-wracking feeling as a football player when the game comes down to your kicker. And he has to come through, and Palmer, he comes through with flying colors.
And you know in college football, no field goal is automatic. But there's no college kicker situation here. He drills that right through the uprights. And, David, it looks like his team's getting the dub.
He'll pull it down and run. Got a first down. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, David. That's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big